John Haddick, CTO of Osterhout Design Group, and we make augmented reality glasses with very high image quality and a very integrated form factor. So at the show we wanted to announce our new products. It's the R8 and R9. The R9 is a 50-degree field of view, 1080p to each eye display, and fully integrated with inside-out 6-DoF tracking and an extra expansion port for other sensors for medical industry or enterprise or serious gaming and depth sensors. The other device is a much smaller, lighter weight R8 device with all built-in capability. It has stereo cameras for some gestures and depth work. It also has inside-out 6-DoF tracking, and it's a 40-degree field of view.
What are the main differences between the two headsets?
So, size, price point, field of view, and really just the target market. High-end consumer for the R9, but mostly enterprise and professional use. And the R8 is a much smaller device for carrying around, and easy to hold, very lightweight, just about 4 ounces.
How did you get to that 1,000 price point? Because that's just that for what you're
under 1,000.
Under 1,000. How did you get there?
A lot of work and just very, very keen focus on the integration.
Because the R7 was how much?
So the R7 I think is $2,750, and that is very robust, a totally different display technology. It's intended for the enterprise market and very intense outdoor use. These devices are more of a crossover platform to cover broader market from consumer to professional.
So what's true about this R8 in terms of what is the field of view and the resolution?
Yeah, so it's 720p per eye when you're watching a movie, and it's 40-degree field of view, and they're both going to be using the Snapdragon 835 processor.
And how about the refresh rate of both units?
So both are 60 frames per second right now.
And can you say anything else about what you guys are working on with Otoy?
Yeah, so Otoy is a very good partner of ours. They bring an amazing visual capability to the platform as well as streaming content. With their light field rendering engine, you can get very immersive, realistic photographic quality images that really take advantage of our photographic quality displays.
Otoy is streaming light field to the streaming light field imagery, like photogrammetry, maybe videogrammetry.
Yeah,
you can move around inside thanks to the 6-DoF.
Yeah, so taking advantage of the 6-DoF, they will have streamed light field content that lets you automatically relight the scene from any vantage point you happen to be at, including the reflections and other active light sources in the scene.
So this new R8, so that has new cameras, two cameras on the front?
So it has 3 new cameras, one to enable the 6-DoF tracking, and then 2 for stereo depth and gestures and other interactions. And streaming stereo.
Is computer vision part of this R8?
Yeah, the 835 processor is extremely optimized for computer vision. All of the cameras can directly connect to the DSP, for example, for very low latency. The whole platform is architected for computer vision. Most of that right now will be done through partnerships. So we're showing mostly the 6-DoF at the show today.
When we buy these, will it have the 6-DoF already working and the light is working? So it's all it's going to be
developers will get access first for content, but the platform itself will be enabled with all the capability that you see at the show today and a little more interaction.
So both of these devices run the latest Android, correct? Nougat?
Correct, they're both on Nougat.
But when you're streaming VR, does that would that enable someone to use Windows holographic?
We are not making any announcements about that. We're mostly focused on the Snapdragon VR SDK and the tools in Nougat.
Okay. What's your core business strategy for this year and next?
To build a community, to build an ecosystem and an environment where head-worn becomes pervasive and accessible to the average person.
And where's your company at from, the market's perspective in terms of you just raised $58 million? And how do you feel your company's positioned and what are you looking for?
Yeah, we've strived to be the leader from a technology standpoint, and we have a very strong background in technology. And with our partnerships and with the funding round from strategic investors, we're planning to launch and grow a market for head-worn with very rich entertainment capabilities as well as productivity uses. So we do have 3 devices. The R7 is still our enterprise platform. The R9 is what I call sort of a crossover platform between enterprise and very high-end consumer. And then the R8, which is much more accessible, lighter weight for mostly consumer uses. And the R8 is just over 4 ounces, so extremely light, and very power efficient, very optimized platform.
So these have the new the new 835
They do.
Snapdragon processor. Does that mean is that capable of 5G?
The processor is capable of 5G.
Do these do either one of these headsets have built-in capability for eye tracking?
Neither of these are launching with eye tracking in the current form. Both of them do support full USB 3 device support, so you can plug in many accessories that'll be available. And the R9, besides the standard Type-C USB 3 connector, also has an expansion port for other sensors, and that can include lots of things, especially for developers that want to try new stuff or work on their software.